Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over the markets real quick with you, give you a little more update of what I'm thinking is going on because people's attitudes change real quick in the cryptocurrency market when things aren't going up and they start heading towards the downside. But if you know how to look at corrections the correct way, learn from my channel, you'll see sometimes corrections can be a really, really good thing if you know what to look for in those suckers right there. And by the way, if you just land here, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Be greatly appreciated. New subscribers, I do appreciate you too. And right here, I have the S&P 500 on my screen, as most of you probably already know. And it's a debate about whether that's the low. I don't think so, guys. I think it's somewhere in that range. Just not going to know. There's a lot of stuff that's going on in the traditional financial markets, that's kind of questionable, like the old Dow Jones here doing a moonshot. This is going to be, it's looking like Dow Jones here is going to be making a 5-wave sequence right here, and it did break that low, so it's going to remain to be seen what the Dow Jones is doing here. But typically, if they make a shot like that, right? If they make a shot like that, they just start coming down immediately. So see that there. And then I wanted to show you just some other stuff that I'm looking at. And what it is, it's on the Russell 2000. And the Russell 2000 is actually doing pretty good, guys. And one thing about the Russell 2000 is that it might be the early warning shot of the traditional financial markets, because right in here and down to here is a nice ABC correction. Okay. And so it's like this. It's ABC all the way down to 3.618. It did a very abrupt correction with the 5-wave move. The issue that I have with the Russell 2000, it's not an issue, it's actually a good thing, is normally if you have an ABC like this, you're going to get more of a 3-wave retrace up a little bit better than what it's doing right now. So what I'm saying is that this could be a 3-wave retrace up, but normally you'd probably see something a little bit more like that. So I don't know. This could be I'm just saying, no guarantees. This could be the early warning shot for the traditional financial markets. I'm going to be paying attention to the Russell 2000. It's doing a very, very strange structure right now. What I'm saying is this. In my opinion, we should have seen something more like this if the Russell 2000 was correcting. So a 3-way move here, another 3-way move up like that, and then a 3-way move like that. But I could be wrong about that. So anyhow, let's go over the cryptocurrency market, let you guys know what I'm looking for. Not only that, I want to go over the DXY with you guys too. And the DXY is it's not looking too fantastic, to be straight with you, because you see how high this RSI, I could come around and maybe drop some RSI down here, but just the movement of this is not looking that strong, and it's dragging it pretty far in the RSI. So that remains to be seen if the DXY is in, if this is the top for the DXY right now. It seems like it's kind of weak to me. So that's what I'm looking at. But let's take a look at Binance Coin. Okay, here's Binance Coin. I already got some wave counts on there. It's an extended wave, guys. And you're looking at Binance Coin. You take a look at that, okay, right now. You see that move? That's a nice 4th wave move, okay? Just how it's going down, kind of like this. I'll show you guys. It's like this. When you see them make a move like that, it's usually they're going up like so, and then they just kind of roll over and come down and make like a hook look. It looks like a hook. Like you could hook something on that, right? And that's pretty typical. There's a 4th wave too. But you can see, I was just going through the count to see if Binance Coin had more upside, to get an idea if the crypto markets, or Ethereum, has more upside, I should say. Binance and Ethereum, not necessarily Bitcoin, but as you can see, what I think, in my opinion, more than likely with Binance Coin is an extended 3rd wave back down for this 4th wave. It's probably going to go up for that 5th wave, something like that, up to say 340, 339 or 340. And it might have another one right back here, guys. This could be it too. So you see that's a bigger 2nd wave. That's the whole 3rd wave. And it's going to have a bigger 4th wave, take probably as much time as that wave right there, and then go up maybe to 350 or something like that on Binance Coin. And then if that happens, is the areas what I am going to be looking for Binance Coin, and having candle bodies above this. And to me, that would be almost, I wouldn't say nothing is guaranteed, but almost really, really good evidence that Binance Coin is probably going into a wave sequence. And then you can also take a look at it from here too. This could actually be a leading diagonal, and then that whole thing was a wave 2, and you can already see it's beyond 1.618. And if it gets up to 2.272, then this whole wave sequence right here potentially could be another 5-wave move, which would be, your third right here, fourth, and then up for a fifth like so, making another wave sequence like so. And then if you're really, really big on Binance Coin, the correction on here would really be the place, if you want to get into it, to get into Binance Coin. Because not only would you have back here a wave 1, 2, and this is the beginning of the third wave, okay? You potentially, no guarantees, going into second wave correction of the third wave, and you'll be going into a 3 of a 3 in Binance Coin. And this is the wave that is going to melt faces, if you will. Like they like to say in the cryptocurrency market, that would be the wave. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. A lot of people have issues with, I guess Binance Coin took everything out, so it doesn't have hidden bearish divergence. So there is some hidden bearish divergence on Ethereum and on Bitcoin. So I'm going to go over that with you and show you why that may not be an accurate way to go with the hidden bearish divergence on those coins. But Binance Coin is actually looking pretty good. It still has some proving to do. But you want to see candle bodies above here, guys. Okay, once you see that, you can take the hand across your forehead and go, oh, yeah, there we go. Looks like the crypto market is going to probably go bullish, because if Binance Coin is going to go, I doubt Binance Coin is going to be bullish by itself. I mean, come on. What is it? The third out of, take away all the other cryptos in there, the stable coins, right? You got Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then Binance. Binance is the third one. So now let's go over Ethereum. I'll show you guys some stuff right here, looking at it more from a technical point of view, and the discrepancy in Ethereum that some we're looking at right here. Okay, this right here, I brought that up. This is something that you can't ignore. You don't want to ignore. That'd be hidden bearish divergence. However, the way this hidden bearish divergence is going to work a lot more effectively is if this is the actual trend. If perhaps, let's say that this is a WXY, right? WXY. If the sequence is complete there, this is a whole new sequence. Therefore, this hidden bearish divergence is not going to be as strong as you would think. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's new here, so it corrected, and now it's on to something new. I have to think of it like that. If you know that it's new, we don't know for sure, but it looks like it could be something new by doing a leg that long, right? So you always want to realize and look at the bearish side of it. So there is that potential. What does that mean? That means it's it's a continuation divergence is what it is. It's not as strong as regular divergence, but it's telling you that it wants to go this way. That's what that's telling you. However, remember what I said. If the correction is finished there, this is new, and it's not going to be as strong as what you would think, okay? You want to go with what your divergences over in this leg are going to be much more stronger, a lot stronger than this, okay? So with that said, now we take a look at Ethereum and see what it does. Where's the highest peak on the RSI? Let me go to a 12-hour chart. The higher the time frame, the better on these divergences, guys, okay? That's the deal. The higher the time frame on your divergences, multiple checks on the divergences. And if you see divergence on the 45-minute chart, that can easily be taken out. So be careful of those lower time frames. So you got divergence from here to here. So clearly that's telling you that that's an impulse move. Okay. Me personally, I think Ethereum is going down into a correction to boom, probably hit something like 1700 or something like that, right in that area. And it could probably be a really good area for a short up in that area if you want to do a short on Ethereum, because it's going to correct this whole leg. Okay. Doesn't mean it's going to go deep, but I'm going to show you something where I see even bullish indications. See how this right here is not going down very far. But you see how far it's going down right here? It's going down pretty good, kind of trying to reset everything down there in that 12-hour. Let's check it on the 8-hour. You see it's going down pretty good. I'll give you a good example of that right over here. I'll show you an example of that. Okay. Showing you this was a bullish move right here. So you see this move and went up, right? Strong wave right here. That's a strong wave on Ethereum. It came around, corrected it right here. You see how it's going down, but it was going sideways here and it whizzed back down. But in RSI, you see how it went down and it went all the way back down here, telling you Ethereum was trying to reset this leg right here to go back up. Boom. And same thing over here a little bit. Not as strong, but telling you it's going back up. And more than likely, this is just a guess by looking at it. You know, you have your 1, 2, there's your third wave, right? Highest peak. So this whole thing's the third wave. This is the fifth of the third, creating a divergence. It's a big wave. So you can find fifth of the thirds pretty easy. And more than likely, you may have something kind of like 1, 2, and that's the 3, and then the 4 is over here like this, and then it's going up for a 5. Okay. Now, remember with Ethereum and Binance coin and Ethereum, not necessarily, it can happen with Bitcoin too, but you got to remember this fifth wave can be a FOMO fifth. Okay. It can be a FOMO fifth as long as it's not longer than this wave. Okay. It can't be longer than this wave, but it can be a FOMO fifth. So it can, instead of going right here, it could go way up there like that, guys. It really could. But I would say like 1700 is the area just beyond 1700 for Ethereum. And then that area up here, you see this right here like this is where you're going to want to look for a short. And you got to remember too, when they go bullish, it could have multiple, even more sequences in there. Okay. It could have more where it could go in the RSI. So where it's really bullish, it could stay high in here like this, real high. People are like, look how high it is. Yeah, it is high. But when they go bullish, look at the DXY. The DXY has been in this area for like 6 months. It could come down like this and then go up, right? Do another wave. It could come back down just like this and go up again, create even more divergence while it's still going up here like this, just like this. It could still go up like that, all the way up to 1900 or something like that. Okay. Just as an example, guys, I'm not saying that it is. Right now, my target for Ethereum is 1700. Okay. I just want to go over that with you guys and let you know that I actually see on the correction right now, I see basically what the coins are doing are like fourth waves. Okay. Now we have Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is coming together where you can make sense of it a little bit. And more than likely with Bitcoin, you have the same thing as it's basically the same thing as Ethereum, except that it's smaller. It's not as much. Okay. It's not as much. It takes a lot more firepower to make Bitcoin go. You know, it's a much bigger, a lot more money to make it go. So it's not moving as much, not quite yet. But you have the same thing right here. You see this down in the RSI? It's coming down here. You know, imagine if this could just drop a lot more like this and just drag this down. That's what you'll be seeing. Like I showed you on the Ethereum over there when it made that massive third wave and it corrected in a fourth wave and the RSI went all the way down here, telling you it was going to go boom back up. Okay. So I see bullishness behind it. And more than likely, just to make a guess, it's probably something like this. There's your third, and there's your fifth of your third. And this is probably behind it right here too. More than likely, it would be my guess, something like this. 1, 2, and that's the 3, and then maybe down for a 4, and then up for a 5, something like that, guys. So to me, it looks like a lot of the cryptos are in a fourth wave correction, and like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Binance coin, and they're going to go up for another push, and then there's going to be a correction right here. So just like this, there'll be a correction like this. And what's going to happen again? Remember what's going to happen again, guys. It's a replay every time. It's a replay. It's like a broken record. Crypto Twitter, they're gonna be like, told you so, guys. You go down like that, and then it could turn around, blast into another wave. Okay. I'm not saying it will, but there's no guarantees. So you want to keep both in the back of your mind. Okay. So Bitcoin has the same thing over here too, with where's the bearish divergence. Okay. You want to keep this in the back of your mind. I don't like this hidden bearish divergence as much. One of the reasons why is you have to dissect the data and your information, the MACD and also the RSI. But I'll simply go over it. For one, this wave went really, really, really high. It just blasted up there. Okay. Oh no, wait, it's over here like this. I think something like that. Yeah, something like that where you got bearish. So it went really, really high, right? So it went way up there. And then 2, if Bitcoin had completed its sequence either here or here, this is new like Ethereum. So this hidden bearish divergence isn't going to be like as powerful as you will to be able to go like that, in my opinion. Something you just want to be aware of. Now, if it's all part of the sequence, definitely it could do like that. So if it's like A, B, C, or maybe D, E, for example, it's coming down in a triangle as an example, then yeah, boom. But not with this data. The data for this wave is stronger, okay, guys? So that's what I see with that. And then let's go over some other popular coins that people are really, really interested. Well, there's a lot of the coins. Most of you guys are interested in quite a few of these coins. Illuvium, I'm gonna go over Illuvium, guys. Look, Illuvium did not do that wave. Okay, the Illuvium 1, 2, 3. It's looking like a 3-wave move. Unless somehow it did it over here. 1, 2, 3. No, that's not going to work. That third wave needs. This is you can see in the RSI, it's a 3-wave move, guys. Okay. So you want to be careful of Illuvium right now. All right. So let it do its thing, and it's some sort of correction up, and then it's going to be probably coming back down here, guys. So Illuvium is not ready yet. It probably has something to do with the token lockups that were done when it first came out. I am thinking that's what's going on with it. People are unlocking and just selling and getting out, something like that. Quant, take a look at Quant. Quant is it's not retracing very much, but it's going pretty good in the RSI, guys. You can see right here. Let's go to 12-hour chart. You see that in the RSI came down here, up, and then it's just dragging this RSI down. So I would look at that. It's doing a pretty good job of taking it all out. Okay. So yeah, if Quant's, Quant might not make these targets, guys, down here to the what was this? 139 to 146. So let me see, 5 and then up and then 1, 2, 3. It's looking like it's doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back down to these areas right here on top of this wave, guys. It's looking like what it's going to be doing, but still the time is going to be the issue too, guys. So that's the other thing, is that how long did this wave take? That wave took 40 days. How long's it been a correction? Only 15 days. So it's probably going to be a complex correction. So probably ABC, swing back up, and then another swing back that way is what's going to be going on with Quant more than likely, guys. It's got to take up more time. So a 15-day correction compared to a 40-day wave doesn't make sense. I'm not saying it can't do it, but normally they don't do it. Usually the correction is as long as in time as the wave, and usually longer than the wave itself. So if the wave is 40 days, you can expect a correction be over here for at least 40 days. Sometimes they can be twice as long. Sometimes they can be 5 times as long, but normally one time longer. So if it's 40 days, expect 40 days. If it's, or up to 60 days, like that. Okay. So everything looks pretty good, guys. Just going into a correction. I know everybody in crypto Twitter sees everything going down, so now they're like putting their hands on their eyes and crying a little bit and not going up anymore. But they got to correct to be able to go back up. Makes sense to me. I'm sure everybody's watching the YouTube channel here with me. It makes sense to you too. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.